I don't really see any reason that things should be working really bad. I mean, it's just kind of, you know, normal things that I would usually run while playing RuneScape, and this is not even on the highest quality. And maybe things aren't too laggy anymore. Okay, things are okay, but I mean, it's definitely not perfect. I can tell you that. Also, is the music even on loop? I don't even know. I always used to have a problem with that. I guess we'll pick up coins. These are goblins, and they're just the first thing that anyone would ever fight. I guess, what level are they now anyway? I was talking about that earlier. Yeah, they're level 4 now. Goblins used to be level 2. But they redid the whole combat level system to be absolute garbage. And it's just like, why does this even exist? Also, I mean, it has to be my fault that it's lagging this bad, right? But at the same time, like I said, my computer is like not that old. So I don't get why on medium graphics settings it would be like this. And there's a guy, you could probably talk to him. You could build a scaffold, apparently. I don't even know what that does. All these new things that they've kind of shoved into the game. Can you move around with the WASD keys now? As soon as I stop moving, we will find out. Let's see, is it possible? I thought that I heard they were adding that in, but that could have just been a rumor or something. I don't even know. Pretty much, RuneScape 3, it's pretty interesting. I mean, the graphics aren't bad. I mean, this is only on medium settings, too, because apparently high settings is just too complicated. Well, even medium settings is lagging a little bit. I guess we'll just run around a little bit and, you know, talk to people and be like, hey, how's it going? Alright, we have a unicorn over there. Let's just go and, like, destroy this unicorn. Why not? Let's see if we can actually see a fight. So yeah, I mean, okay, well the problem is I'm too good. Just kind of slice them in half without even needing to try. I don't even get to use an ability because they just die so fast. So yes, your inventory is hidden up here in this tab now. You bury the bones and you get prayer experience, which is pretty good. I miss these days when I used to play this game so much, but it's not the same game anymore, so I could never really get back into it today and be like, man, I'm having just as much fun as I used to. It will never happen. Okay, so we kind of just go through these guys who are there for some reason. I guess we'll run north here to Varrock, which is, you know, one of the main cities of the game, especially for non-members. Members have a few other cities which are cool to go to, but let's see. There's a massive door in the way, but luckily it opens automatically. And here we go. We are in Varrock now, and I don't know exactly what we should do. We should go and try to kill something. And I'm unlocking all of these new songs. Like, although I've been to these places a million times, these are just songs that have been added in for no reason. Also, this is that title screen music, that was pretty good, so I don't really have an issue with that. There's just people running around. Let's just follow a random guy and see what he has to say about it. Yeah, where's this guy going? Actually, yeah, I won't follow him. No, follow this guy. I should be level 200. I think that's the max combat level now. That should be what I am. Man, I try to follow you, and you don't even go anywhere. Okay. Have fun with that. I want to go west, darn it, and no one is going west. Following people makes things much easier, so... Okay. Yeah, we're still lagging like mad, and this isn't even the highest quality, which is disappointing. Also, I don't know why my summoning is so low. I need to recharge all of my skills. Let's see what we got here. And so we'll kind of just continue west, and we'll eventually, if we get to Port Sarum, I guess we'll go over to Karamja and we'll just kill lesser demons or something. Is that the best thing to kill in non-members worlds? I don't even know now. This game has changed so much. But we'll just kind of run along and I'll just kind of talk about this game. I know you have that Fortress of Security thing here, if that even still exists. We'll see. And loading. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of people here. So I guess you can kind of join whichever like side you want. So you see that guy was like of Zamorak. So I mean, I guess you can join the dark side or you know, the side that has the Force. So you can kind of choose. But I'm not too concerned with that. Let's see, what do we have here though? We have, okay. Kind of continuing along here. We're almost approaching Falador, which was, you know, another one of the main cities. We've almost run across the entire non-member map. It seemed so much bigger when I was a kid. It was still so much fun. I mean, I played non-member RuneScape for probably almost 2 years before I finally did become a member. Just because, if you have friends to play with, it was still great, even though there wasn't as much to do. There weren't too many quests or even places to explore, but it was still a lot of fun. I'm not too upset with some of this music. So I can definitely kind of see the hints of the original song in it, but you know, it's been all redone with ye old instruments, which is kind of interesting. I'm not complaining about that. And what song is this supposed to be? Let's go to the general store and like raid it. No, let's see what they have for sale. Usually nothing good, especially with that Grand Exchange thing these days. So I completely forgot about the Grand Exchange. Old school RuneScape did not have Grand Exchange. So yeah, I kind of completely defeated the purpose of general stores that have nothing good ever again. What song is this? Oh, okay, I know what song this is. Yeah. I can't remember the name of every song, but yeah, background, that's right. Man, I did not mean to open up this options menu. Man, I don't think I've seen another level 200 anywhere. I mean, I guess it's kind of... Getting all of your skills up to max does take a while. Cannot deny I spent way too much time doing that. But, yeah, okay, anyway, let's see. I guess we'll head over to Karamja, like I said. I don't know what else we should do. I mean, I guess we could have, you know, gone along with that whole God Wars thing back at the beginning, but that would have entitled... Like, that would have, like, caused us to go through way too much text. I keep not wanting to click that. I don't like these tabs. There's no reason why they can all just be laid out along the bottom here. And you know, like, why do things need to be hidden inside of tabs? Is there a way to fix that? I don't even need a help tab. I mean, actually, that's possibly a lie. There are a lot of things I don't understand that are happening right now, but at the same time, a help tab is not needed. The internet will suffice. Google is your friend. Okay, and you turn on run by clicking this thing up here now. I have my health down there. Pretty great. And why can I not run? I clicked the run thing, darn it. Run! This is going to be the laggiest video ever. I like how on medium quality you can't see underwater. Okay. We don't want to go over there. We want to go to this guy here. We want to pay the fare. I should only have to pay half because I have the crazy gloves of craziness. Oh, I do have to pay 30 still. Why do I have to pay 30? Like, it's fair that I remember that even if you weren't wearing the Karamja gloves, you still only had to pay half. I have no idea, but I feel like I've been ripped off. Let's see, actually, what is even going on here? So yeah, Slayer, I don't get why some things were down to 5. It must have had something to do with whatever I did 185 days ago before I stopped playing. Alright, let's see here. Run is suddenly back up to 100%. When did that happen? I thought it was like 30. Okay. I'm going to run along here. We were actually going to fight something, and if I die, I don't even care. Well, actually, there's the whole gravestone thing these days, too. You know, back then, it used to be that you died, except for your 3 best items, everything dropped to the ground, and it was like a free-for-all, where everyone just kind of pick up your stuff. But now these days, there's gravestones where you actually get a little bit of time to go back to where you died, before, you know, people get a chance to just rummage through all of the stuff you dropped. Okay, let's see, there's the cave entrance here. There's the subscribe button up here. Is that really going to stay there the whole time? Like, what is this, YouTube? Seriously? Alright. And we have these guys here. That guy is... skill. Oh, because he's not in fighting mode, instead of his combat level, it tells you his skill level. That's kind of interesting. What is my total skill even? I guess 1,415? No, that's way too low. My total level... But does that include reduced numbers? I was way higher than 1,415. Someone do the math on this. Like, if the total goes down when you're, like, things are reduced, like fletching, like, why is my fletching 5 out of 83? What did that? I don't remember. Okay, anyway, I have no idea. Anyway, lesser demons are these guys, and they were, like, back when you used to play, like, maybe back when I used to play, you know, like, 2004, these were, like, if you could kill these guys, you were pretty good at video games. So what is even going on these days? So now we have this kind of, this action bar thing filling up underneath our health. And that kind of determines when you can use these crazy things like basic slice and anticipation, which is everyone's favorite NES game. Let's see, so it tells you, like, you need, actually, how much percent do you need to pull these things off? Because our action bar thing is at 20%. Oh, it's called adrenaline. My bad, I think. I think I'm playing this game correctly. I don't even remember anymore. So if you press this, does it work? Yeah, so there we just did kind of a crazy slice thing, and then you need to wait like 3 seconds for it to work again. And yeah, that's how RuneScape works these days. RuneScape, it's very interesting. People always used to complain about the combat because there were sometimes, whoa, that guy just really exploded. This game has gotten violent. No, there were some times when you didn't really need to pay too much attention to what you were doing. I mean, you could kind of just, you could be fighting or a monster or something, and then you could be working on your homework at the same time, or watching a YouTube video, or doing whatever the heck you wanted to do. And there was kind of a charm to that, because it was nice to have something that wasn't super demanding. Yet at this, again, you could kind of, multitask while you played it, yet still enjoy it with friends and talk and stuff. Go on MSN and do whatever you did there. But there were also those times in RuneScape where, like, quests and stuff where you really did need to concentrate. Like, you were going to an epic boss fight, and if you weren't paying attention the whole time, healing when it was necessary, using special attacks when it was necessary, potions, prayers, you would go down very quickly. And there was that skill to RuneScape that many people didn't see, especially if you weren't a member. You could never truly appreciate just some of the skill that did need to go into some of the battles. So, people always complain, RuneScape has the worst battle system in the entire universe. And, I mean, it's definitely, not like some games, but it had its charm, and I definitely enjoyed it. Well, I already had this open. I wanted to bury that. So, yeah, we're just kind of, we're killing lesser demons here, which is pretty good. I'm just trying to think of other interesting things you can do in the non-member world. Yeah, this is just kind of like what RuneScape is these days. It's kind of like what it used to be, but then you have all these ability things that were never in there before, which are kind of crazy. You have basic kick ability. I cannot wait to use that. Yeah, this whole action bar thing, things do not always make sense to me. But, as long as people are still enjoying the game, I guess that's what matters. Also, yeah, there's one of those dungeoneering doors. You kind of have to, and dungeoneering was a skill I really did not like. It felt more like a mini-game than anything, because that was the thing about all RuneScape skills up to that point. Was they were all something that was kind of universal to the game, and they could be used anywhere, and when you used them, it usually contributed to your other skills as well, and helping you progress through the game. Yet dungeoneering, you just kind of went to this one place, you played this mini-game, and then it would allow you to travel new places sometimes, the more that you played the, the mini-game and gained points from it, and I didn't really enjoy that. I thought that was kind of dumb. Also, yeah, it now shows how much you heal. I remember when they had a poll for that. It was like, would you ever want to be able to see the number that you heal in front of you after you eat food or something like that? And there was like 1 million people voted no, and yet they still introduced it into the game. And that's kind of the problem with RuneScape. Everything that people tell them not to do, they do these days. Meanwhile, when Andrew Gower was still around, he ran this game like a pretty cool guy. But yeah, you can't really expect that anymore. I guess we'll kill one more of these guys, and then we'll go and see what the heck else there is to do in this game. Because I guess if you go back to Lumbridge, you can use Homeport for that. We can kind of see what the heck that event was all about. Or something like that. I guess we'll try that out. We'll have to see. Let's see. While I wait, what is this thing? Attack stat reduced? Really? Why did that happen? Things just get reduced? Okay, so up here we have tabs. I'm just kind of noticing this. Whoa! Whoa, okay, so you can pull things about and place them somewhere, like they're like, your MSN chat windows, like, we got Daniel over here, and we've got, like, all these other guys, Michael over there. It's just, like, crazy, and you can't forget to put Matthew somewhere over here. Yeah, just don't worry about the fight. Let's just look through all of my incredible music. No, this is actually kind of funny, I have to admit. Let's just stack everything back on top of each other. Does that work? Or have I, like, broken things forever? I hope not. Actually, my backpack, I guess, is the one you have to stack things into, maybe? I don't want to switch places, I want to stack. Stack, darn you, stack! There we go. Finally. And see, that's one of the things about RuneScape. See, that guy fought very well, even though I did not care in the slightest. Also, we can kind of put this back down here. There we go. Wow, okay, so Andrew is learning how to use things. I'm kind of okay with this interface now. I still like the way where all the buttons were kind of laid along the bottom, and I really don't want to see garbage like microtransaction tab. But it's still pretty interesting. But anyway, if we click the Homeport button here... Oh yeah, that's right, the whole Lodestone network thing now. Oh, there's new ones since I have started playing. Eagles Peak and that place. Oh, even down here. Monkey Island. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Actually, no, that's not Monkey Island. What am I even saying? Spoilers, no. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just use this. Yeah, it pretty much allows you to teleport anywhere for free, and it's really cheap. As I mean, one of the things about RuneScape was you used to really want to train magic so that you could get the teleport spells so that you didn't spend hours running across the map. But then they introduced this Lodestone thing, which allows you to teleport anywhere, anytime you want for pretty much free. The only downside is that it takes like 10 seconds to pull the spell off. There used to be a 30-minute cooldown time between that too, so I mean, it wasn't too abusable. Where, I mean, you could teleport for free and you at least had to wait 30 minutes before you could do it again, but they ended up removing that, so yeah. Kind of cheap, anyway. We have very sad RuneScape music here. Like, what? Like, do I even want to train the skill? Is there any, like, give me one good reason why I should train the skill.
Zealots. Idiots.
Idiots! This game has swearing. It is now rated 17 billion plus. Okay. Whose side are you on? Who are you? Can you give me directions? Can you tell me what I should even be doing? Yeah, I think we read that. I think we might have read that. I think we might have read that.
It's not as if they've.
Who's fighting? Whose side are you on? Why not?
I am on my own side. You could even say I'm on your side.
She has a dark past she doesn't want to talk about. No, okay. So, let's see. I'm definitely not on the side of the gods. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of getting crazy here. So what do I even want to do here? Like, this massive crater. Maybe we should have a look at the world map. How do you even get to the world map anymore? There used to be a world map button. Does that even exist anymore? Very sad music. One thing I have to say, I have not been upset with some of the music I've heard. Oh, that's good. Is that harmony? It's... Yeah, wow. That's very different from the old harmony, but it's, you know, slow and nice. And then I'm clicking random things. I'm just looking for the map. Where the heck is the map? The Battle of Lumbridge. So that's apparently the new thing here. You are not aligned. Oh no, you are aligned with no one. Oh, so seriously, like, this is some crazy thing that's going on. Yeah, join the blue side. It's like Kitty Kong versus Dixie Kong, the battle of craziness. So what does this even do? Like, this is all crazy stuff I don't really get. Is this just like a mini-game thing that's going on right now? Battle from the Duke of Lumbridge. Graveyard south of Lumbridge is becoming overfull of... Okay, so I guess we might as well teleport to the Duke, or should we teleport to the battle? We want to teleport to the freaking battle. I'm already in Lumbridge. Like, so is this going to take me to exactly where I already am? That was the most meaningful teleportation of the year. Oh, that guy is a blue dot because I think he is wearing the same cape as me. Cool. Yeah, basically, I guess I should explain some dots on the map. Yellows are NPCs, which can either be people or people you can talk to are enemies or monsters. Red things are items. White dots are other players. You can barely tell, but the circle dots are other people. The square dot is me, but I mean, it's so small you can barely see. Green dots are friends, but there's no chance in heck of ever seeing one of those unless I just add some random guy as a friend. And blue dots are people who are wearing the same team cape as you. It used to be for when you went out into the wilderness. So you can tell who you were with, so that you didn't accidentally attack people, your own friends. Because the wilderness used to be this great place where you can just go and attack other players. I don't think it exists. Actually, no, never mind. They did bring it back. That's right. That was one of the great things that happened in 2011. Anyways, need a drink there. Okay, let's see. What should I even do? Like, I don't get this crater thing. How do I get into this crater thing? If I die inside this crater thing, does it actually count as dying inside of this crater thing? I don't know. See, let's head south. Why not? Like, what is even going on here? I don't understand things that are happening. This used to be a swamp. Like, what is this even now? I don't want to talk to the Zamorak recruitment guy.
Prove your worth, warriors. Fight for the Lord of Power.
No, probably not. When I did play the game, I was usually pro Saradomin. Not that I really care. I think I have some of the Saradomin book pages and Saradomin amulets and stuff like that. There is some pretty good backstory to this game, and now it's kind of all what's it called? All coming out in this massive battle. Although I don't entirely understand what to do. I mean, you're probably supposed to be able to talk to people and join things, but that could take all year. So what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? I mean, we got quests, but who knows how long they're going to take. I don't have 5 billion hours to do things. The Brink of Extinction. That sounds like an epic quest. What skills do you need for this? You need 80 smithing. What is my smithing level? Smithing level 75. Smithing was always one of the most difficult skills to raise. Just because getting the bars and stuff took a long time. There was a really good way to train smithing, where you got the gold gauntlets from, I think it was the Family Crest quest, which doubled the amount of experience you got when you smith gold ore into gold bars. And you could just buy as much gold ore as you wanted and just get, 50 experience a bar all day long, and it was pretty cheap. And I did that for quite a while. That was how I got it to 75. But yeah, I don't have 80. That's pretty cool. And yeah, there are some quests that definitely do have pretty high requirements. I mean, I guess you can just buy your freaking experience with real-world cash these days, which I would never recommend doing. Okay, so let's see. I guess we'll just go and do things. So I guess that arrow's pointing at that Zamorak guy, but I don't want to talk to the Zamorak guy. Forget him. let's see where else we can go. We can just kind of run along here. Overall, even the medium graphics aren't that bad. I mean, the high detail graphics are better, but I mean, it's nice to not have massive lag, too. So, okay, let's see. So yeah, I like the dots. It's like, you need to go over here. I don't want to go back to the Zamorak guy though. Forget him. And these guys are fighting rats. That guy's level 21. That guy's level 33. And I'm just a level 200, just kind of just strolling through. Just don't mind me. Just kind of running through like a noob because I have no idea what to do. Yeah, so I guess I am supposed to talk to that guy. Can you even go around here anymore? Like, this used to be a swamp, you know, you could just kind of run through. Now everything is so complicated. Like, who the heck set up all of these walls, really? And the mouse is still flickery as heck. I don't know why. And you guys kind of got really shoved off to the side, didn't you? So much for looking for that lost city. Okay. So I guess this whole thing is Zamorak then. So I don't really want to go in there. Where is the Saradomin thing? Also, there's this mysterious ruins here. You need a water talisman. Yeah, I was wondering if it would just let you walk in, because the way it said enter. The way this game is getting so simplistic, it would not have surprised me. Okay, so where is the Saradomin stuff then? I don't even know. You know what? To finish this crazy thing off, there is only one thing that we can do. One way to kind of have a grand finale. And that is to go across this crazy bridge here. Actually, Actually, I think Wizard's Tower might have been redone since the last time I played. Now that I think about it, yeah, it has been redone. Wow, okay, I've never been to this place before. I like all the music I'm unlocking. I'm not even really paying attention to it. Okay, let's see. Well, this is no fun. I was gonna come over here and we were gonna like destroy some wizards, like good old times. But now like you can't even do that anymore. Like I can't even kill this guy. You just kind of stand back and examine him. That's no fun. Guess we'll ascend the beam up to the Starship Enterprise or something like that. Like, God, this is like bootleg of Star Trek all day long. Okay, so what can I even do up here? You can only examine you. You can't kill wizards anymore. Man, they ruined this game. If you can't kill wizards, what can you do? This game sucks. No, just kidding. It's honestly not that bad. And if I took some time to learn how to play RuneScape again, I could probably enjoy it. But, you know, I think I've had my fun with RuneScape, and I think it's time that let a new generation of people enjoy it. So, yeah, I can't even kill wizards anymore. I'm so disappointed in that. Like, I used to have so much. Like, darn it! I remember getting destroyed by wizards back in the day, because if you're a melee fighter, you're kind of weak against them. It used to be, you know, the combat triangle. Does the combat triangle even exist anymore? You know, melee was weak against magic, magic was weak against range, and range was weak against melee. Like, does that even exist? Is that a thing these days? I don't even know. Oh, man. Good days. And we can still ascend even higher. This tower is nothing like I remember it. Man, we are just kind of on the roof here. We have a portal. Oh, enter runecrafting guild portal. I can probably enter that because I have a pretty high runecrafting level. Actually, my runecrafting level's not that great. Oh, 73. 73 is okay. For the longest time, it was really bad. But then, you know, a few years ago when I played, I actually like, let's put effort into getting this up. And now the game's like frozen or something. I don't even know what's going on. This is pretty great. But you know what? This is probably a pretty decent spot to end off. Just kind of looking over into the distance. I guess we're above the clouds or something. Look at those awesome 2D textured on clouds. And actually, can we move now? No, I guess we're kind of stuck. We're kind of stuck. Connection lost. Yeah. So I think that's as good as a spot as any to end this off. You know, you have the black screen of death. So that is RuneScape 3, everyone. There's this kind of whole God War thing going on, which would, if like, I mean, I didn't really want to spend hours and hours figuring out how it worked on video, but if I did, maybe it might be fun. It's kind of neat. Pick a side, you know, that's interesting. So, you know, if you've never played RuneScape before, you know, check it out. Since you don't know what it used to be like, you definitely won't, you know, have kind of that negative impression on, like I do, where it's like, this is nothing like it used to be. Not that it's bad, but it's just different, and it takes a bit of getting used to. But, you know, if you did used to play RuneScape, and you're interested in what the heck is going on with RuneScape these days, check it out. You might find, you know, you enjoy it, or you might find this is crazy, and, you know, it's time to move on to other things. Like, that is my move now. RuneScape was fun. Old school RuneScape is there like it was in 2007, which is pretty neat, and this just really died, didn't it? I have no idea what the heck happened. I mean, I guess it picked a good time anyway. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed that. I know that I didn't really get too much done. It was kind of just me talking about the good old days of RuneScape and going around and seeing what things were like these days, so I hope that was enjoyable. I hope it wasn't, boring, especially if you're someone who doesn't really know anything about RuneScape. I hope that I explained things well enough. This game has changed a lot over the last 10 years. Has way too many good memories here. But yep, I think that's where we're going to end this off. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you next time for something different. So thanks for watching, and see you later. Kind of have to enjoy this crazy screen all day long.